Okay, welcome back to Cameron Airwalker's channel. We're trying a different game today. This is a game that I have played a lot since my beginning days of gaming on the computer. This game was put out in the early 1990s. It's called XCOM UFO Defense. It was put out as a DOS-based game back in the good old days when you had to manage your memory and shift things around on the computer in order to play games, and games were a little bit more finicky. You can purchase this game on Steam. I'll forewarn you before we get started, I have nerfed around with the recording settings to try to lower the music and attempt to balance out everything. I can't shut the music off, so you'll have to bear with the music throughout the game. But I have raised up the volume on the microphone, so you should be able to hear me better. So you start the game off, the menu right here, check which language you want to play the game in, obviously English for me. New game. We're going to select what skill level. If this is your first time playing this game, don't go anything beyond beginner. Experienced veteran, genius, and superhuman, I can't even begin to fathom, especially since I've never beaten the game at beginner. Then you're going to decide where you want to put your base at. Use the arrow keys over here off to the lower right hand side. I'm going to try to base mine right here in Poland, around Poland. We're going to call it Airwalker 1. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We can use all the subscribers we can get. If you like the videos that you watch, please give us a thumbs up. We appreciate the support. Only subscribers can make comments on our videos. This video, it's going to be undecided as to whether or not this is for all audiences. It may be only an 18 and over. This game tends to piss me off a lot, so it's due to all the cheating that it does. I don't use any cheats, no advantages to get past it, so everything that you see is as it's happening as I do the playthrough. So this is how to make your time pass. Over here today we're starting off, it's Friday the 1st, January 1999. You could set your timer to increase the speed of the date and time. You can either let it go by within minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, a day, whatever. This is navigate around the world. You can literally set up bases all over Earth. They have made a couple of additional games in this series. One is a UFO defense game called Terror of the Deep, where you build bases in the sea and you fight underwater UFOs. This one here is, think of more like X-Files, because that's kind of what this is. Funding. You get so much funding annually. These are all the countries in which give your organization funding. This is crucial throughout the game. This is where you get your money. Currently I have 6 billion, or is it billion? No, 6 million. 6 million. I'm terrible at math. 6 million in cash. It just seems off because up here is a billion. USA is giving a billion. No, I guess that's a million. I am terrible at math. I need to go back to school. Anyways, so I got total here with all of the funding, 6 million. You think it would be in billions, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to come over here to the top bar. Here's our ships. Sky Ranger is a carrier. I'm not sending it anywhere, but we can go into equipping it here in a few minutes. So those are the ships I have right now available. Sky Ranger, that's your troop carrier. I have 2 interceptors here. This is our base. This is or hangars for our 2 interceptors, our hangar for our Sky Ranger. We're going to go to Quick Craft. We're going to go to the Sky Ranger. First thing I like to do is I take everything off. I go through and I edit everything. I customize everything on how I'm doing it. Everybody plays this game a little different. So when I start off, I like using the pistols. I like to have at least an extra clip for each one of my guys, and I like using the rifles. Same thing. Now the rest of the stuff, heavy cannon, autocannon, rocket launcher, I'm going to get rid of all that. I don't use them. They're bulky for one. Makes it hard for your personnel to move around on the battle terrain. The weapons are bulky. I'm sure they do damage. They do a lot of damage, but I can get that from the tank. I don't ever use the smoke grenades. I use the grenades, but I don't use the smoke grenades. So, and we're going to have to hire a couple more people. We've got a total of, what, 8 people? So we're going to need to hire a couple more. We'll go to that right now. Purchase and recruit. So you can hire scientists, soldiers, engineers. We're going to hire 2 soldiers right now. We are going to hire some scientists. I want at least 10 scientists so we can start researching. That's it for now. We're going to go to Cell Sack. We're going to go into our inventory because we only can hold so much. And one of the things we want to do is get rid of the Stingray launcher. I'm not keen on that. I'm going to get rid of the 2 cannons. This is for our interceptors. We're going to rearm our interceptors with better weapons. We get rid of all this stuff that I don't use so we can make room. Having room is important, especially when you start recovering UFOs and scrapping them down. You want to have space to put your stuff. I'm not doing this because I need the income. I'm not getting a great income from selling all this stuff. It's just making room. Keep our grenades. We'll get rid of the smoke grenades. It's okay. Got $147,000 from that. Now we're going to go ahead and go back into purchase. We're going to need at least 3 more, maybe 2. I'm going to go with 3. I think we need 3 more avalanche launchers. These are the best missiles that you currently have that you can put on your interceptors, and I'm going to try to get at least 20 of them. Then we're going to buy a tank. It's up to you what you do. I like the tank. The rocket launcher does a lot more damage, a lot more destruction. Okay, I don't have enough space, so we'll have to build stores. So that'll be the first facility we go to build, but it's going to take some time. We're going to add that right there. We will add an alien containment facility, because if we do start retrieving alien craft, we've got to have a place to put the live aliens so that we can interrogate them. So we'll put that there. We currently have a small radar system. We want a large radar system so that we can track further out, distance-wise. The laboratory's okay for now, so is the workshop. But I think I am going to increase our living space, so we've built that. I can't see the money because my record bar is blocking it. But we'll find out here in a minute. So right now, this is what our current funds are. We have $1,794,000. We're going to go research, start up a project. I always start with laser weapons first. First of all, there's 2 reasons for that. The weapon is ideal when you're fighting against these aliens. That's number 1. Number 2, they are cheap to manufacture, and you're going to want to start that manufacturing right off the bat so you can sell them. So I researched that first. And now I think we're pretty much set to start the game. We could go into soldiers, we could take a quick look at our troops. Here's their strengths. So Hans Berger, his firing accuracy, throwing accuracy, so he's great for lobbing grenades. strength. He's not really that strong. We'll go to the next one. Mathis Xander. Pretty even across the board, but he's really weak. Not real good in health. Stamina here for Henry Drufus. And you know, I can go through all these stats for all these guys, and it'll show how many missions they completed, how many kills, what their rank is, what type of armor they're wearing, if any, if you assign it to them, what ship they're assigned to. It's detailed. But for right now, it doesn't really matter. They're just canon about it. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this. And we're going to go ahead and advance it by a day and see if we can't get ourselves... Oh, no. We need to come back and equip our ships. I forgot about that. So we want to put an avalanche launcher there. We'll keep that stingray. So we rearm this interceptor. The other interceptor, we're going to rearm it. No, we're not. We don't have any avalanche launchers, so we'll keep it with what it is. The stuff we took off, though, we're going to come back in there and sell it. Make more room. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we're ready. Not enough Stingray missiles to rearm. I don't care about that. We're going to rearm the avalanche missiles. Okay, so here's our first UFO. It's a small UFO. Altitude is low. It's not far from our base, so it's excellent for us to try to intercept it with our interceptor. Oh, lost it. That's just the way it goes. I could put him on patrol, but we lost him. Okay, so we got our avalanche missiles and our avalanche launchers, and now we can go back through and equip our craft with the best weapons. The reason I do this, the reason I do this is because I don't want to mess around with crap down the road. I just want to destroy them, bring them down so I can scrap them. I'll go back to Self-Sac, get rid of the Stingray missiles. I just think they're garbage. Everybody plays different. I don't like it. That's good for now. Should be getting our recruits here soon. Okay, here we are. Here's our scientists. Let's come up here and see if we have the recruits for our... Oh, we did all troops. Darn it. I thought I did scientists. Well, that's not good. I might as well keep them because if you fire them, I've already spent the money. So we went ahead and we hired 10 more for our research. We did the reverse. We hired 2 scientists. My fault for not paying attention to what I was doing. Our research is complete. The laser pistol's ready. We got our scientists. We're going to assign them right away. So we're going to come back up here. The research. New project. We're going to go to the laser pistol. This will give us our first advanced weapon. And progress is unknown. And you can build more bases. In fact, I encourage you to do so as you get going and you have the money. Let's see where we're at. We're at 1,300,000. We can definitely do that tank. Let's go ahead and see if we can get our first tank here. It's expensive, but we need it. View the reports. So this is what the laser pistol does. It's its accuracy, 28% for auto. Snapshot, 40%, aimed at 68%. Gives you a brief description. Laser pistol is effective implementation of new technology. It has the convenience of a pistol with faster and more accurate firing. You don't have to worry about ammunition either. So, and I go through and I allocate research for the laser rifle. I use the laser rifle as well as the pistol, and sometimes I'll use the heavy laser rifle. But when you get into the bulkier weapons, it's harder to maneuver your people. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's landed. Okay, so this is important. It has a green X. It means the ship has landed there. Now, I'm currently passing time by seconds. It's a big gamble for me to go there because we're entering in night, but I want that ship. So we are going to intercept. We're going to take the gamble. We're going to go there. It's going to be a difficult battle though because it's going to be at night. I prefer to do all of my battles, especially the ones defending the cities during the day. I don't like doing them at night, even with flares. You can buy flares which act like flashlights and it can light up the areas. I don't like messing with it. But we've just started the game, and I'm going to assume that this ship is not a very big ship. There might be a total of 6 aliens that I may have to fight. And the good thing about it is I'm recovering the ship full. So I'm going to get more resources for scrapping versus bringing it down. Okay, so here we are. See how dark it is? Give it a quick panoramic view. Well, hands, you're going to be kind of a scout. Okay, so that means right there he sees an alien. He's right here, he's a gray. We're going to take a snapshot at him. I missed him. And I'm going to make him bend down for cover. I'm going to go to my next soldier. Bring him out by the wheels. If you're not careful in this game, you can shoot and kill your own people. I've done it many, many times. Not meaning to do it. Okay, that was a bad shot. Got him though. One down. You can use the overview map. So this is where our ship is at. This is where our personnel are currently at that we just had them vacate out of our ship. His ship could be probably down here in this area. This is a dead alien. That's where we killed him. Press this button here to go to the next unused soldier. I'm going to bring him down this side. This bar here indicates what his stamina is. I'm not quite sure what this one here is. This one might be morale or psych. The red is health. I don't remember what the dark purple is. I have to get to that later. Again, we're going to have him bend down. It kind of helps, but I'm going to be honest with you. If they want to hit you, they're going to hit you. I have grenades. You notice that all of my men have grenades equipped, but just because they're equipped doesn't mean you get to drop it and use it. You got to actually set the timer on it. You got to be careful with it. Let's say you set it to 0 for the timer. I'll just go to it real quick. So you go to prime grenade. Please tell me I just prime that. Oh, there's no time left. I'll have to go to one that has time. I'll show you. Okay, let's get him off the ship first. He primes the dang thing and blows himself up. Okay, so you come here, you can prime the grenade. Oh, he doesn't have enough time. We'll have to probably wait until next turn. I brought enough people out. We're going to wait. We're going to let them do their move. I want to see where they're at. If you press this button, you retreat. You don't want to do that. This button here means you're passing your turn. This one here means that you're going up levels. So this is how you kind of show what's up above. Same with the ladder. You can go up to 3 or 4 levels, I think it is. Same with personnel. If you had any personnel that was like in flying suits or up on another level on a building. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and press this button. This is to skip go to the next turn. So now it's the aliens' turn. Press the button. They do their movement. He just shot my guy, but my guy survived it. Lucky for him. We'll see how badly he's been hurt. And I'm just going to let you know, the aliens are marksmen. You could be halfway across the map, they're going to hit you each and every time. Whereas your guys, they just ain't going to do that. Send him out so we can try to find him. He should be here somewhere. Okay, there he is. Sometimes I'll send out a scout just to spot him, and then I'll use one of my other people and take a shot at him from afar. Okay, he has no line of sight, so something's blocking him. Let's see, we'll move up a little bit. Now he can shoot. You see how the number came up there, so now he has a line of sight. Oh no, I guess I'm wrong. I'm still saying he doesn't. Maybe the fence is blocking him. That would really be kind of stupid if that's the case. So much for that. Okay, so he was shot. He went down almost by half his health. He might be able to get a snap off. Oh, so he hit him. But unfortunately he didn't kill him. This is dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and bring this guy up here. He has a good chance of shooting his own guy. He does. Nope, not going to happen. No line of sight. I have no line of sight, but somehow him hiding behind a bale of hay, he's got a line of sight on me. Don't ask me how that works. Now he does, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and... It'll be my luck he throws a grenade and takes these 3 out. I put nothing past it in this game. Is he seeing the same guy or what? I think so, but I don't know how that's possible. His line of sight. Whatever. Could be even somebody over here for all I know. If it is somebody, like say, see how dark it is, it'll kind of flash. It'll look like this. See how it flashes? It'll look like that. If in fact you were highlighting something over here in the dark, it's just a little trick I've learned. Okay, we're going to go ahead and pass the turn up. These videos are going to be long, because this game takes a long time to play. Nope, I just lost one guy. I somewhat doubt line of sight was an issue for him. Why would you do that, sir? I didn't want you to do that. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're pressing buttons, because that can happen. So there he is. He seems to have perfect line of sight. Got him. Now, one thing you can do is you can go, it's like a trick that I read online, that if you go to a dead alien and you take the time and you take his weapons off of him, you'll get like double the inventory at the end of the mission. I don't know how true that is, but you can also take gear off of your own guy instead of just losing it on the battlefield. I'm just dealing with pistols, so pistols and rifles, I really don't care. We will bring out a couple more men since we lost one soldier. Let's see. Come down here. Let him scout. Might send another couple of individuals down there, but this one will come out here and replace the guy that was shot. And this one here, we'll send him down as kind of a backup for the other guy. Now, I could set, for those that have enough stamina left, I can set it to where they auto shoot. That's what this means. Or they can just go, but if you put it on green, leave it, and you pass your turn, they're not going to do anything. But sometimes they'll shoot, but I put it on auto. That's telling them, hey, if you have enough energy left and you have them in your sight, shoot them. Skip to the next turn. Alright. We'll go ahead and go in and see what he's got. He's got a heavy plasma gun. I'll have to wait till next turn to pick it up. He's done. We'll go back to this one here that's over this alien. Pick up his clip. Now, if you want, you can pick them up, and maybe it'll give you an extra corpse too, but trust me, you have enough corpses. And I think if you were to sell them, you get like $20,000 a piece, something like that. Okay. Bring this guy up here. We're looking for the ship. We go to the map real quick. Gonna see it. I'm gonna assume the ship is either over here or up here. Let's move these men down. Maybe they'll come across it. No such luck. Cycle through our people real quick. We'll get up to the ship. We're going to bring out a couple more. Let's make these guys go over here to the front. So that's the edge of the map right there. So the ship has to be either over here or down here. It's starting to look like it's going to be over here. Oh, I didn't move the map. Yeah, I think it's down over here. Put it on auto. Go to the next turn. So far we've killed 2 of their aliens. As far as we know, we've killed them. Sometimes you wound them and they get back up. But the good thing about it is we took their gear, their weapons, so they really can't hurt you. Now, later in the game, when you fight these Greys, they have mind control. And mind control can be kind of a pain in the rear end. The simple fact that they can actually take control of your people. And I'm going to try to be as clean in this channel as I can, because I realize that there's younger kids that are going to watch this. Mom and dad might not be too happy if I'm flying off with 4-letter words that are inappropriate. But I'm going to be completely honest with you, this game has a tendency of really pissing a person off. It also has some anxiety to it. But, you know, for any of you not familiar with the game, you have to admit, for a game that was developed, designed, and put out and released in the early 90s, it's impressive. It's still a fun game to play. It's very fun. Out of the series, I think it's the best. They did release, I think it's on a PlayStation. It's also for the computer. They did release a newer version of this game. I really haven't messed with it. I might explore it as like new games to explore on my channel. I just personally prefer to play the old school games, 2D games. I like it. The graphics. You know, a game could be souped up with graphics. It doesn't mean it's a good game. I still like getting on and playing Diablo. Diablo 1 and Diablo 2. I own them all, but I still like the older Diablos. I like playing Warcraft. I'm not talking about World of Warcraft either. I'm talking about what started it all, regular Warcraft. And you could see where these missions can take a bit of time. Each mission can last anywhere from shortest I've seen is 10 minutes, longest I've seen is an hour. So, like if you're fighting an alien base, or you're defending your base, or you're going to defend a city, it could take a while. This is a bigger ship than what I had hoped for. Yeah, that's a lot bigger ship than what I was hoping for. I don't know if I'm going to win this one or not. Depends on how many aliens are on that ship. There could be as many aliens on that ship as soldiers I brought, because that's a big ship. I don't think it's 2 stories. But it is a big ship. We're going to find out. If it was a command ship of some kind, I would have thought they would have already been doing mind control on me. So I don't think it's a command ship. Command ships are usually the ones that are double-decker. They have like 2 levels to it, if not 3. It's been a while since I've played. I think there are only 2 levels. But I'm going to assume that the rest of the guys, I mean, they could be out here in the field somewhere, but I'm going to assume the rest of the aliens are all piled into that ship. As you notice, I am trying to get as many men as I can to that ship, because I know it's going to be difficult. And if I had my tank that I ordered, I would have had my tank here. He would have been rolling around, looking everywhere, scouting things out. But I ordered it and they didn't deliver it yet. So, be my luck, they come out the door and start shooting. So nothing in my videos is scripted. Everything is in the raw, natural, as it happens. I have no idea what's about to happen. I haven't done a playthrough and then saved it and somehow come back to it to replay it so that I can do it. This is all on the cusp, all as it happens. If you like jump scare games, you might like this 2D game. Because, I mean, it has a little bit of that. In the sense that you don't know when it's dark like this, you don't know what you might encounter. He's got to get into a line of sight, because I can almost guarantee you he has no line of sight at a fenced stone. He has no line of sight at a wooden fence that's got planks that you can see through. I'm pretty sure he has no line of sight through a stone wall. And it looks like it's a dead end, so he's going to have to come back and up and around. These guys, let's see how much energy they have or stamina. He's still got a little bit, so we're going to put him there. Going to bend him down, just in case an alien pops out. We're going to move him up a little further. He's got quite a bit. We're going to put him there. We're going to keep him there. So my daughter, she watches me play games from time to time, and she's like, "Dad, you should do a video on the space game. The one that the one you've never been able to beat since before I was born." And I was like, "Sure, that sounds like a good idea. You just want to see me lose myself in it and scream, holler, and cuss and get mad." And she's like, "Yeah, it'll be funny." This game does have a way of really pissing you off. I often wonder when the designers made it if they had that intention. Microprose put out a lot of nice games in the early 90s. They're responsible for putting out Civilization, Colonization, XCOM, Master of Orion. They did a bunch of them. I don't know if they put Syndicate out or not. A friend of mine would like to play Syndicate and play it all the time. Okay, go there. So now I'm lining it up perfect. So now what's going to happen is if an alien comes out that door, well, I got a gift for him. Oh, it's my fault. I should have clicked off when I didn't do it. I had him lined up perfectly too. This is easily a game you can rage quit on. Everything is tedious. Alright. They're hiding. So that tells me there ain't very many of them. Skeleton crew. But I know as soon as I walk in that's where they're going to be. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and go in. We're going to send in Henry first. He gets the privilege of dying first. So far knows they're probably in the command section of the ship. This is the command section of the ship. That's interesting. Okay, well, we'll take this guy and we'll put him over here. We might as well move him in. It probably isn't the smartest decision to put all your people grouped together into one area, because all the alien has to do is lob a grenade. They do have grenade launchers that are very annoying. The worst weapon, though, that they have by far is the non-controlled probes. Nothing like them taking control of your people and using them to attack yourself. Some of you watching my videos are probably like, wait, you went from Wizard 101 over to Master Ryan, now you're doing a UFO game. Well, I can answer that. I have attention deficit disorder, so I get kind of bored quick. And so anytime I'm playing something for too long, I tend to move on. I play games online with my wife. It drives her nuts at times. But in doing these videos, it's good for me because it keeps me focused. I know I have to come back to do another video. And that's good because then I kind of get around to all the games and I'm playing them all and I'm doing videos for all of them. So we're going to go ahead and put it on auto shot. When you do these missions, you really want to take it serious, in the sense that, oh, I lost one or I lost two. No. You don't want to lose any guys if you can help it, because it affects your overall rating. And your rating is important. If your rating goes down, and so does your funding in the game. The various countries within the game will cut back their funding. If you're having too many losses, they figure you're wasting money. The special operation isn't worth it anymore. The game has got a lot of realism to it. It has realistic aspects to it. In my opinion, the game was ahead for its time. It didn't have the graphics like games do today, but the playability of it, the aspect of it. I wish, and I don't know, I shouldn't say anything until I go and check it out for myself, but the new one that they released, I don't know. I'm just afraid of it being like Master of Round 3. They added all the graphics, but the playability of the game just sucked. At least from my standpoint. I'm sure there's people out there that swear that Master of Orion 3 is the best game ever, but I didn't see it that way. I'm telling you, all these aliens, all these little gray, whatever the heck we want to call them, is there. I have some choice words, but I'm not going to say it. Okay, so we'll see what they're doing. And they could have one or two out there hiding in buildings, I wouldn't know. You know what? We're going to keep him there. This is kind of a trick. We're going to keep him there, saving all of his stamina or his energy. We're going to bring him up as a scout. Now, if I cared, I'd be looking at, well, this is what his health is, this is what this is. I would have had it written down on a sheet what all these guys' stats are. I'd be trying to save my best people, but, I mean, you can get carried away and do that, but then the game becomes really tedious at that point. are you guys? Okay, so there he is. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another one hiding behind the chairs. We're gonna find out. Okay, well, whatever. I missed. So he'll come up and I think he'll come up in front of him. Let's see. I'd like him to come up in front of him. He's just not going to do that. And he's firing a rifle, so he's not going to have a lot of time. That means he has to come out in the open. Nope, I'm not doing that. He'll just turn around and he'll do an auto shot if he comes over there. This guy, though, has a pretty good chance of providing anybody in here. Okay, so there's no aliens behind him. He's got a pistol. So let's see, maybe you get one shot off and hit him. Nope, he missed. But this other guy that's with him, we can bring him up there. He's got a rifle. Got him. Alright, and we're not going to bring these troops out here in the front because I'm telling you, all the rest of them are inside this command hub. And when we go in here, we do not want to hit the power reactors, because if we hit the power reactors and they go off, then this mission is going to be a flop, because we came here to salvage the ship, not destroy the ship. If we were going to destroy the ship, we would have just waited for it to take off and blew it out of the sky with the interceptors. Bring up some reinforcements. Set it on auto shot and let's see what happens. Like I said, they're marksmen. Now, you watch. Let's see, he's got really good stamina. He's got really good stamina. He's got good stamina. He's almost dead, so it doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and take him over here. He's going to be our guinea pig. This guy has to move back one, whatever. This guy, though, he's almost dead. So if he gets his butt shut off, it don't matter. Oh, there's two of them. That's great. Okay, so... Oh! He just launched a grenade. Well... But he took himself out in the process. I'm glad I didn't have a bunch of people piled up there. That would have really pissed me off. Like I said, you know, I'm trying to keep it clean. This is going to be a challenge in itself. I love this game, but it's a way of pissing me off. Could have been worse though. He could have took out the power station. I think it's pretty much over. I think they killed everybody, but we'll see. So we're running through. So the mission's complete. That was good. In total, we lost 3 people. That's not too bad out of 10. So because we didn't have an alien control center, we built it, but it wasn't finished. We had captured an alien that was alive. He dies because there's no containment facility to put him in. That kind of sucked. So here's our overall rating. Aliens killed. Looks like 4. I can't really see because of the recording button. Corpses recovered 5. Artifacts 16. XCOM operatives killed 1. So we had 2 that were survivors then. We got 1 UFO power source, 2 navigation sources, alien outpost for 235, but it's the Illyrium that we really wanted. For 115. And we got 50 of it. rating overall was okay. So I hadn't lost anybody. It was like terrific or whatever. So Hansberger gained a rank. He was promoted to sergeant. Henry Doofus was promoted to sergeant. So I have 3 men that were promoted to sergeant out of a squad of 10. Okay. That part don't really make any sense, but we'll go with it. I'm not complaining. Okay, so now we've got the craft back, but that means we've got the goods back. So let's go to our sell side. Because remember, you can only keep so much. We don't even have the stores. I don't think we got the new stores built. No. Yes, we do. So we can store more. But we got to research stuff too. So what I do, even though I sell their stuff, I always try to keep at least one so that I can research it. I don't ever sell the Element 150. We need that for our own back engineer ships. The heavy plasma, we'll go ahead and keep it with the clip. Plasma rifle. We have an extra plasma rifle. But I like to keep the clips for the rifles, the plasma rifles and pistols. Because I plan on using it once I research it. Stun bomb. Okay, here was a prize. So we got 2 mine probes. So these guys were carrying the mine probes, but they didn't use them on us. But if you come over here and take a look, each one of those mine probes is worth $300,000. Eventually you want to be able to research and then reproduce these manufacturing because it gives you bank. I'm going to sell one right now because I only need 1 to research. And I don't need 5 alien corpses, so I'll sell 4 of them. Okay, so now let's check on our project. I don't think we're maxed out on our scientists right now. We don't have any new ones to assign. Are we still? Yeah, we're doing laser rifle. What we need to do is manufacture the laser pistol. I think I have engineers. I got 10. So we're going to go ahead and put 10 in there, and we're going to manufacture like 400 of these. And somebody, probably like 400? Why do you need 400 laser pistols? Well, they sell for pretty good money. So, yeah, it cost me money to produce them, and then I'll get more engineers, which will speed up the production and allow us to sell more. It cost us $8,000 per pistol, but we're able to sell for like 20 or 30,000. I don't remember which it is. We'll get some more soldiers. I don't have enough living space. I don't want any more soldiers. I need engineers. We'll wait until we got 2 churns and it'll be done. Okay. So let's go back to our base. Let's do the recruitment. Let's get 10 more engineers so we can add it. Let's go back to equipping the craft. We're down 1 man, so we put a person on there. We've got a sergeant who's wounded. Now let's add the tank, because now we have the tank. We got 1 laser pistol. We're going to wait until we have 10. We're going to take off all the rifles and regular pistols and we'll sell them. We'll have everybody carrying laser pistols until we get our laser rifles. Okay. So now it's getting dark. Everything's turning dark. I don't like the emissions during the dark. So now we got our engineers. We're going to go ahead and allocate them. Back to manufacturing. We'll add them to it. Now you can only do so many manufacturing projects per workshop you have in your compound. I have one workshop. Okay. Let's go to the building facilities for descriptions. Oh, it doesn't say anything. I probably have to go to the. Never mind. I go to. Where is that UFOpedia, base facilities, workshop. There you go. This is how you find out information. So, workshop contains all the equipment necessary to manufacture equipment based on designs. Up to 50 engineers can occupy one workshop. Doesn't say how many projects you can do. I might be confusing it with the labs. Maybe there is no limit to how many you can do. Anyways, that's good. As the game progresses, you'll have more facilities that you can manufacture as you research, or I should say build within your base. Another UFO. Let's go ahead and intercept it. Hopefully have a little bit of a battle. And we're going to send both interceptors. We're not missing. We want to corner it. So it's just outside of Germany. It's over France. Okay, so crash lands. Now we can go retrieve it. It's daylight, so that's perfect. So we're going to do this mission, and this will probably be the final mission for this video. And then I'll end this video here. If you guys like it, let me know. I'll have it saved, and we'll do another video another time. I'll keep it saved. We'll go all the way through from start to end, whether I beat the game or I die. This game is very difficult to beat. It takes a long time to play. You can press this button and it'll drop all the equipment, and then you can reassign it if you want, but be very careful with that, because if you drop all the equipment and then press OK, then you gotta physically waste turns to go through and equip everything, and it's really a pain in the rear end. I thought we were in daylight. I guess we kind of are, but tanks are pretty tough. Okay, so there's a ship right there. Right off the bat, we got the ship. You couldn't ask for a better drop. So we'll come down, we'll guard our ship. I mean, we really blew the heck out of him, so I don't know how many live aliens can be on this ship. You can see it over there smoking. I'm fairly certain there ain't too many of them left. But hey, we've done 2 missions in one video. That's pretty good. Plus getting our base set up, running through some research. You don't want to group you guys up. Remember, they will lob grenades, explosives. It's good to spread them out. With that said, it's easier said than done. We'll put on auto fire. We'll see where they're at. If there's any of them live out here, they're going to see me. I'll let a door open. A ship door to be exact. use our tank to circle around the ship. Whoa. There went 400,000 in one shot. Yeah, I'm really trying hard not to say something right now. Losing tanks and missions is a good way to bankrupt your organization. They're meant to last longer than being hit with one shot. I hope somebody's laughing as they're watching this video, because that really sucked. Let's see. We know he's out here. That's the bad thing. He's out here, and obviously he's a marksman because he just took out a tank. And to take out a tank, you can hold 14 people in your Sky Ranger in your troop transport. And a tank takes up 4 spaces, so that's the equivalent of having 4 men on your ship just gone. Okay, let's see how many more of my people he kills. Got an alien Rambo out here. Okay, so now we've got 2 of them confirmed outside. That's nice. This is why I do not like playing in the dark. And you can buy the flares and they help you see, but it takes turns to throw the flares. I can't believe, what did he do? So he just ran? Is that the deal? I don't even know what type of alien I'm dealing with. This sucks. This is a good way to lose an entire platoon. As I said, I have no idea where he's at, so he's got two units outside. I'll have him go around. And I could get lucky and maybe there's only 2. I doubt it. Another soldier dead. Marksman. This is not going to be good already. To lose a tank and lose 2 troops already. Not a good day. Not a good day at all. Anytime you want to let me see him, that'd be great. I wouldn't exactly call that seeing him. Oh, there he is, right there. See how well he blends in? Now it's probably going to tell me, no clear line of sight. Thank goodness. Oh, really? So there's one inside the building. There's one down here that's ready to cause me a lot of misery. It'd be nice if I could see him. There he is, okay. Maybe I can bring another guy up. That's the hope. Oh, almost got him. Oh. I think I did hit him that time. We'll see what he can do. As long as he doesn't shoot my own guy. Let's try to do a snapshot with the pistol. Oh yeah, that was sweet. Oh. Well, he's going to try to get him. He's got a 40% chance of hitting him. Let's see if he can do it. Got him. Okay, so that's 2 down. Let's see, we gotta bring him over. And you really just, I like to keep one guy back with the ship in case the platoon gets lost. You got one guy on the ship, you can take the ship back and you don't lose the ship. Without anybody on the ship, you're going to lose the ship, and that costs a lot of money. Right now as it stands, we're already down by $500,000 in this mission, which really sucked. But if we get one alien with one mine probe, there's 300,000 back. Oh, he almost hit him. They're just marksmen. Okay. Problem is, we know we have one down over here. There he is. He's right there. What was the odds of that? He's going to go back because he doesn't want to get shot. What was the odds of that? Maybe he's got a line of sight to where he can hit him, but that's really iffy. But maybe. Might even shoot my own guy. Oh, you idiot. So I don't know how bad we shot our own guy. Bad enough to where, oh, he's lucky he didn't get shot that bad. It could have been bad though. we already know that we can't. I'm going to leave that guy there on the platform. I'm going to bring him down. Okay, we're going to do auto shot. He could get lucky. I don't know. We'll see. So we got at least two outside. At least two. He's at the building. Ah, he got so lucky. So lucky. I did even give him a scratch. He's so lucky. You know, I'm just guessing. Maybe we can throw a grenade here. Okay, there we go. So, hope he likes that. Blow him to Kingdom Come. Let's see, and then we got this. There is somebody out here. I know there is. I saw him shooting at us from afar. There he is. He's right there. Okay. So we're going to hide behind this wall. And we're going to let our other guys from far up here try to take a shot at him. I would try to lob a grenade, but that's too far and there's brush around here. Ooh, I think that hit him. It didn't kill him though. Okay, so he's done all he can do. Maybe this guy over here, he might be able to take a shot at him. We'll try it. He's kind of far away, but you never know. No line of sight. I kind of figured as much. So let's go with one of these guys. Maybe they can take a shot at him. Kind of cutting it close with my own guy there, but he got him. Wow, that was a good shot. And we have nothing to lose, so might as well see what we can find in here. Oh, there's two aliens. Boy, this ship had a ton of aliens. Yeah, he's dead. There's nothing I could do about it. It wasn't smart. I should have waited. Okay, well, we're going to try to shoot the sergeant. Can't do nothing. Alright, well. That alien didn't die after a grenade landed on him. There's something wrong with that picture. How did he survive my grenade? He didn't just survive my grenade, he walked away from my grenade after it went off on him. This is what I'm talking about. Cheating. Don't know how that's possible. This ship, for being severely destroyed, has a lot of aliens on it. I don't quite understand how that's possible, but whatever. I would use another grenade, but seeing how the grenade didn't do any good the last time around, what's the point? No, somebody back here died. I don't know how the hell they died, but they died. And he's up here, that's the thing. Don't know where he's at, but he's up here. Let's see if we can take him out. Got him. Okay. I think that's it for the aliens. Let's see. Oh no, there's another one. Oh no, really? Got the cleanest with aliens, I swear. It's just crazy. What? How is it that he cannot see him? What'd he do? There he is. He's right there at the door. Oh yeah, why don't you shoot your own guy? Hopefully, this is the end of him. Oh God. I don't even know how this is possible, that they have that many. This is insane. Well, I don't know. We have lost a lot of people. At this point, I don't really think it matters. Might as well try to see where he's at. I could lose this mission. This is so crazy. It's been a heck of a battle. Wherever he's at, he's hiding. He's either in a building. He could be in this building down here. Could also be on the ship inside that room. Let's find out. This is crazy. I can't find him anywhere. You know, he could be upstairs. Well, he'll eventually reveal himself. Not necessarily a great leader. I need to make up for all the money that we lost. There's 300,000 of it. Still have to wait for that. Might as well go back to and pick up this weapon. I don't know what to say. I don't know where he would be at. This map is huge, so he could be anywhere. Could be even on top of the roof. It's not exactly hard. Could even. Oh, there he is. Don't know. It's like the one thing we didn't want to have happen that happened. Now I gotta bring both these guys out. They have no choice but to come out. And this guy that's doing whatever he's doing needs to come back downstairs. I'm still gonna have a horrible rating from this. Just, what are you doing? This is not good. Not good that I have one guy running around that's a sniper. And you know, as soon as I start running around, it's going to start taking pot shots. The only thing I can think of is that we'll spread them out. Keep these two close together. Get all three of them to triangulate on his location. I know where he's at. He's down here somewhere. The mission's still beatable, but I'm going to take a really big hit to the score. I mean, we know that he's in the brush somewhere. I just used all of his energy. That probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. Put it on auto shoot. If he's gonna come out at me, let my guy shoot back. He's a sergeant. I'd hate to lose him. Auto shoot. Let him take a shot. Okay, so he moved. My guys, I don't know why they're not shooting back. I guess they don't know how. I mean, it could be that they don't see him, but then the question comes, well, if we can't see him, how the hell can he see us? Okay, there he is. So he's right there. I'll try to take a shot at him. I'm gonna hit him. That was good. I don't know if he's got enough energy. Maybe he can hit him. What are you shooting at? These guys are something else. He has a 40% chance of hitting. Let's see what he can do. Oh, there's a 40% chance of hitting my old man. That was pretty close. What are you doing? So I hit him. I've hit him now twice. Rambo. 101. Shouldn't be any more. Okay, now we're going to see our damage. We lost over half. Oh boy, we got an okay rating. That's impressive. So we killed 8 aliens. Alien corpses recovered 9. XCOM operatives 6. Lost 1 tank. So we got a couple of them that were wounded. Maybe 1, I don't know. That's all the gear we got though. I got 1 that was promoted as captain and sergeant. So we'll get back to base. We'll assess what kind of gear we got. We'll see what our loss is. Because I mean, we're gonna. Oh. So here it is. There's a town, Cape Town. But I'm gonna tell you right now, we're not doing that in this video. Let's go ahead and check back and see what loot we took back. And we have the laser pistols now. We'll sell 3 of them. We don't need 13. You sell 1 heavy plasma. 171,000 for that. We're going to recoup some costs because we lost that tank and the men. Which really sucked. 3 mine probes though, that made up for it. That more than paid for the tank. So we're selling $1,416,000 worth of alien artifacts. That worked. So let's see, what's our total in money? We now have $2 million. We haven't even gotten our annual funding yet. We are going to go ahead and order another tank, some more rockets, and we lost 6 soldiers, so we're going to go ahead and recruit 6 more. And we'll go ahead and let it pass the day. And with that, we're going to save. Game. And there we are. And that's the end. Okay, so got everything situated. Thank you for watching our channel. As always, we appreciate it. If you like the video, please put a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.